What's up timers, EzraTime again here, and welcome back to another reaction videos. And today we're gonna be reacting to the resurrection of Biohazard storyline. Now this is actually a Resident Evil fan film by Residents of Evil. Now they've been making this project for quite a while now, and this project was released as a way to celebrate the 30th anniversary. So they bring back all the original cast member from Resident Evil 1, the live action cast member of the game, and they're all reprising their role here. And I think, I really commend this team, for making a fan Resident Evil movie, because so far the Resident Evil film, we all know they're not great. They're not exactly faithful to the games, and when they try to be faithful, they just like a bunch of fan service like Welcome to Raccoon City, which is like a boring movie in my opinion. But I'm so glad that we actually got a team of fans here that are actually still passionate about Resident Evil, and now they're making a fan movie. This is like an hour long, so it's gonna be a long reaction, but I'm excited, for the 30th anniversary, because in the 30th anniversary, Capcom, they didn't release anything on March 22nd, which is like, oh, okay. I guess we got this, so I think that's cool. But it's like, that's really weird that Capcom doesn't do anything on the 30th anniversary date, in my opinion. It's kind of weird, but it's just my opinion. But either way, we're gonna be here to reacting to the movie. It's gonna be a long reaction, guys, so buckle up. Without further ado, let's start the video, shall we? Hell yeah, no AI. That's what I like to hear, especially after the whole DLSS5 thing, which is just what the hell, man. Oh my god, is it like a familiar character? I forgot.
Resurrection. A
Hell
BIOHAZARD story.
Resident Evil.
Part 1. Village of the Dead.
Rosa and Pharma. Okay. Nice.
Cavalry scouts, come in. Let's go.
Hey, Rebecca, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Shit. More hostiles sighted. They're emerging en masse from the mouth of the tunnel. Copy. This is 1st platoon at the mouth of the tunnel. We have eyes on the major. He's down. Requesting immediate evac. Get the major! Copy that. This is Private Fawn. I've got the major. Medevac is en route to Field Hospital now. Copy that.
Oh, wow. Is that Toot? Oh yeah, that's a Tito, right? I'm really hoping Capcom did something similar to this, gathering all the cast members from RE1. Because I know we got Leon in RE9, but still. Oh, the first aid can. Didn't notice that.
Abrams, Sergeant. Are you all right there?
Rebecca? Is that you? Can you hear it too?
Tell me what you hear.
Something breathing. Something big. I'm in deep, aren't I?
First platoon, can you read me? Over. Second platoon, can you read me? Over. Major Gorsow, sir, can you read me? Over. Shit. What the hell was that?
A biohazard, probably. Or sorry, bioweapon. Or is it Wesker? Maybe it's Wesker.
Alpha 1, come in, over. Can you read me? Over. Broken arrow. Broken arrow.
There's probably some like Easter egg that I completely missed, you know, because I'm not exactly like the biggest Resident Evil fan that knows every single thing about the game, so I apologize if I missed them. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. There's probably something that Rebecca mentioned that I'm like, oh, it's a reference to this game. I'm like, I don't know. I sort of know the main game, you know, but that's it.
Vaughn, where's the rest of 1st Platoon?
You're looking at it.
Where are all the others? 2nd Platoon, 3rd Platoon. Vaughn, what happened?
They're all dead. Asesinos. Adivinamos tu santo regreso. Bendito sea. Bendito sea nuestro Dios. El Quetzalcóatl. El Quetzalcóatl. Lo vi. Lo creo. Alteza. Bendito sea. Lo creo. Lo creo. Secure the area. Find whoever's left. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta say, this is well
How many
directed
were there?
already, you know.
The whole fucking town! You get him to shut the fuck up?
We found the origin of the biohazard. It's an underground cave system. These bastards are piling up around the mouth of the tunnel. Machine gun fire chewed through a good bit, but those fuckers are fast. You know, they shredded an entire platoon in what felt like seconds. There had to have been 20 or 30 of those things clinging to one of the trucks. You know, the driver, he must not have been able to see. Just, bam, just smashed into these stacks of barrels. Whole place went up. There had to have been over a dozen men in back, just screaming. All of them screaming. But those people, those things, you know, they just kept going. The flames didn't even slow them down. We ain't equipped for this. Call Central Command.
Reinforcements are already en route. Kid, we lost dozens tonight. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna lose you too. We were prepared for this. Where did we go wrong?
Un fantasma! Un fantasma!
You shut the fuck up! What the fuck is this?
Huh.
What is that?
Alteza, tu sangre oscura llena mis venas, protegiéndome.
It's like a vampire bite.
5 days ago. 5 days ago, I asked you to examine that specimen. You said it was a native species, nothing special. Nothing to be worried about. You fucking lied to me!
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh, she's Snake.
Flores de Rojo.
Does that look ordinary to you?
Rebecca, what the hell is he talking about?
Tell him, Rebecca. Tell him about the specimen. Tell him about the fucking snake!
Major, what are you talking
When
about?
that sound... When that sound broke out, those monsters changed. They mutated. They started running after us. Familiar strain. Familiar strain my ass. 9 years I've been your commanding officer. Little Miss, child prodigy. And I'm piecing this together before you. No shot. You're leagues ahead of all of this.
Whoa, Major,
whoa,
what are you
dude.
doing?
What the
Can't
hell
you
are you
see,
doing?
Private? She's been slithering under our gaze for too many years now. I want to know the truth. No more lies. You've got till the count of 3.
Major, you're not feeling well.
Or I'm gonna blow your fucking brains all over this tent. 3! Tell me about the specimen.
It's a native species.
Oh, man.
Fucking... Alteza. Ha llegado.
2! What the fuck is that thing?
I don't...
God, this is like a
don't-
possessed movie, right? Oh my god.
That's 2 seconds of my time you've wasted. 1!
Oh no.
Chris!
Chris?
Oh, there it is.
Part 2. Prelude.
They kind of give me the vibe of like Resi 7 in a way with Evelyn, right? Like he was able to possess the victim and then killing the voice. I mean, obviously it's not Evelyn. And at first I thought it was like a vampire vibe, but like no, it's a snake. What kind of snake is it? Is it the same snake from RE1? Maybe like the offspring, maybe? I don't know. Again, I really hope that the official Resident Evil game kind of give us the classic counter again, you know, because I mean, we got Leon and it's cool, but I want to see Chris, Jill, Rebecca, and Barry be together again for one last time, you know. That might be possible because like they have Tamil Wesker, Zeno, right, in RE9, so maybe they are trying to clone Wesker, at least in the official game. And I think that could be a way for us to get back the original team and then having the original Albert Wesker, you know? Because they did talk about the memory transfer with the blood. But anyway, enough about the main game.
Back to the huddle. This team is really going to have to come up with a big win here. Note the offense shifts to the right side for this play. And the
Also,
ball is snapped.
2021, isn't supposed to...
Quarterback fakes a throw
I think
left
Chris is
hands off
supposed to
right
be in
running
the
back. And it is. He's
village,
through.
right? Saving Ethan Winters, supposedly. I mean, this fan movie is not canon, I know, but like still.
Where only the shrewdest of eyes, like those of Horus, may hope to unravel the deepest truths of the human condition. I'm your host, Walt Witherby. Now for tonight's seer, whose mind's eye proved capable of discerning angels and demons.
Oh man.
Demons. Everywhere. Hold on. I'll be back.
God, that is creepy.
William Blake's The Ghost of a Fleet, painted in 1819, Now, the
So I
entity
really like
before
that,
us,
you know,
yes,
like it
the
explore
spirit
the trauma.
resident in one such flea imparted Blake with a truth that we have long struggled to bear.
Also, this
The
might be
vessel is
controversial,
empty,
but I'm
its
really hoping that
contents
we could get
devoured.
another remake
Those
of
eyes,
RE1
that
in RE
tongue.
engine, you know, because I know
Is one
that
globe really enough
there's
to
a remake
satiate
in
his thirst?
2002, but I want it to be remade like with modern technology. Just saying.
Whoa, Jesus Cat, just me. I told you to be coming one of these. Is everything okay?
Griff. Couldn't have told me when, could ya?
Negative. Someone insisted otherwise.
Long time no see, partner.
Sheva?
Oh shit! Oh crap, Sheva Alomar? Oh, finally we see her, right? Well, the live action version of her.
Who the hell did this to you?
Chris, we need to talk.
Oh man. See, Capcom, why can't you just like use Sheva? Come on. She's a cool character. Oh, she's still wearing the purple like shirt from RE5. That was cool. Oh yeah, okay. It's a snake, okay.
That bio facility down south. The BCI's top brass have their eyes on it.
Chihuahuan Desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
A week ago, Major Gorsau of the European branch deployed myself and 2 other BCI agents from the West African branch to the town of Residentevilmovie, Mexico. We were sent as advisors to ensure standard operating procedures were followed as per the UN guidelines. Only when we reached the tunnels outside of town, I finally understood what he was really after. The Major had intended this mission to be my last.
2 partners of hers, they tried to kill her. They didn't want her getting out and telling anyone.
As suspected, the BCI executives are orchestrating a covert bioweapons research division.
It's kind of suspicious the Major didn't want any agents from the Americas.
Keep the North American branch in the dark as long as possible, till the Major got his way. Indefensible, these scum.
I'd been careless, lent my trust too easily. I managed to drop one, injure the other, but not without paying for it first.
These goddamn traitors. Luckily, I had some of our guys keeping tabs on her. They were able to evac her before things got fatal.
There's more. A few days later, we learned that the injured agent failed to breach the underground facility. From the caves just preceding it, though, he retrieved something of vital importance. This snake. The Major ordered your friend Rebecca to appraise its potential value on the BOW front.
Rebecca's still on their advisory?
Yeah, steep cover. She managed to pass that snake off as a native West Mexican coral. Except
something went awry. Last transmission from her was over 24 hours ago. The Major was deploying an entire company to Residentevilmovie. Something's spreading rapidly among the people there. We need to move. Immediately.
I think it's perfectly clear what Gersau's really after. Being on site, it's only gonna be a matter of time before they start seeing the cracks in Rebecca's ploy.
Probably had us on his radar. Ever since we broke off from the herd. He gets when we're coming.
It's gotta be somebody that we can trust.
After that shit in Eastern Europe, I've lost all faith in the BCI's integrity.
I've already reached out to old friends. But just realize one thing. The trust we placed in our partners. The comrades we fought alongside all these years. They now stand against you. in values and intentions. You sure you can go through with this?
Partners. Comrades, you say. The one thing beneath developing bioorganic weapons is masquerading as threat containment while you're doing it. For anyone who spits in the faces of our fallen brothers, I can't promise I'd spare any sympathy. Not this time.
You sure you don't want me to tag along? You like old times?
Not in your condition. You did good. Now leave the rest to us.
I'm not useless, Chris.
Look, we know the BCI is compromised, but we don't know who else in your branch might still be seeking you out. This place is off the grid. It's a safe house. Best to remain here until we get back. Once we're in the air, I'll have you brief the others.
You know, it's been years since I've been to your country. And this is where you leave me, stuck in the middle of nowhere?
Fridge is fully stocked. Don't drink all my beer.
Chris, there's something else. When I was down there, the underground facility, I heard a voice ring out in the tunnels. He was watching everything.
Who?
Cap, ETA is 45 minutes. The rest are already around.
Our mission in Africa was left unfinished. He survived, Chris.
Oh man. Yep, Wesker. Oh god. That was so cool, man. They connected like Resident Evil 5 to this one. And I'm actually having Wesker himself survive. Because the thing is that I don't care if it doesn't make sense, you know, like who cares? Like Wesker survive, I don't care. You know?
Another round.
You
Because
sure about that, dude, Cat?
he's a cool villain. I'm just gonna say
Dominic
it.
dipshit.
Right.
I haven't seen you in here before.
Is that Jill? Maybe?
I said I haven't seen you here.
Yeah, I'm
What do you
sure
have?
she hears you, man. Okay? She just doesn't
Lousy
care.
night.
Okay. All right. Well, I can change that.
No thanks. Had my fair share of creeps to last a lifetime.
Oh my god, yeah, it's Jill.
Wowza. Who did your mammogram? A fucking wood chipper?
Why don't you go
man.
find someplace else to stick it into, like a pencil sharpener?
Hey,
Oh man, that's not a good idea, man. Oh no.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare.
Oh my god. There he is.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. What?
No, oh yeah, that's not a good idea, man. Yep.
What the fuck? I was trying to be nice. I was
Oh,
gonna take you
piss off,
back,
dude.
show you the time of your life. Fucking or fighting. You ain't walking away from this.
Oh god, dude, just give up, man. That's Jill Valentine. You do not fight Jill.
Okay.
Oh, Barry!
Let's go. Seems like your dating life is going well.
Barry, what are
doing here? It was my choice to disappear.
If it was my choice, I wouldn't keep finding you here, or any place like it. Look, we all want to forget. We want to wash those thoughts down with a waterfall. Want to push them down, out of sight. But when we do, we forget what's on the other side.
You don't get it. The mansion, the forsaken city, all the fucked up monsters. They're fading. Distant nightmares. But not a single goddamn day goes by without reminding me of that thing on my chest. Like a phantom limb. I still see his face. I hear his voice.
I know. I saw that look in your eyes.
He was there. He was in there.
I told you, Jill. This time, I'd be there.
God, man, this is so good. This is so good, man. I love it. From Chris to Barry, oh, that's the picture, right? To Jill, having all of them having traumas, obviously. Yeah, how old is Barry? You know, in the game, he must be very, very old, right? Sorry about that. It's cool that they got all the original actors, right? Including Sheva's actor. I just recently checked on my phone that it was like it's actually the same voice actors from Resi 5. That's really, really cool.
Rosa and Firma are few in number. They've remained there, preserving the legacy of ancestral nobility for one simple reason: their beliefs, primarily in an ancient deity, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered manservant.
Oh, that is the screen, the classic RE screen, right?
Don't fret. I'm still piecing that part together myself. Anyway, when I was in town, one thing stood out. Every woman in the town wore a red rose pinned to her chest.
Local custom?
Exclusively. The rose seemed to symbolize fertility, inside and out.
But how does this connect to the Quetzalcoatl thing?
Quetzalcoatl.
Classic Barry.
According to the town's legends, Quetzalcoatl blew powerful winds upon their crops, fertilizing them as well as their garden of sacred roses. But eventually their deity died, their gardens withered away. That is, until the arrival of a Spanish conquistador, whom the people of Rosa Infirma venerated as the reincarnation of their god. He died in the 1500s, and again the rose gardens withered.
So, if their god is dead, what are the people celebrating?
A resurrection of sorts.
Resurrection, that's the title.
Rebecca called it a Corzoa. She noted its distinct black venom and its extremely rapid heart rate. Local folk tales allude that those bitten by the Corzoa would rise again after death, having gained a new sense, the ability to detect heat signatures. One organism's warmth outshone all others, that of their god. It's been said that they could hear his every hiss, and that those most devoted were attuned with his heartbeat, their own hearts swelling with his love.
Sure this isn't all just in their heads? Simply four-fisted people walk around since each other like vipers.
Mate, you fucking kidding me? Folks made shit much closer than that back in the 90s.
Though difficult to classify, it is best understood as a viper. Rebecca speculated that these mutations were made possible by the snake's venom, but she discovered it wasn't so simple. She suspects this parasite, inhabiting the snake pit organ, to be the culprit. Through centuries of evolution, the parasite population absorbed the genetic info needed to process heat-based signals from the Chorozoa. Offspring of the pest are deposited into the venom glands,
which transfer to human hosts through its venom. But if this Chorozoa species was never truly documented by science, how could Rebecca know about this parasite's evolution?
It's a theory, corroborated by one crucial connection. This parasite shares an ancestor with something we've seen firsthand. Remember in Africa? Remember how large some of those hosts grew? Practically giants. The legends of a massive serpent, its warmth detectable only to those bitten. What if that heat signature belongs to a colossal Chorozoa underground? That king snake, if you will.
This is some connection Rebecca's cooked up.
Look, doesn't surprise me coming from her. Always with any giants or something. Ain't that right?
How does this relate to our target?
There are only 2 known parasite species under this genus. One has a parasitic relationship with the Chorozoa. The other diverged at some point during its evolution. It transmits its offspring to heat-resistant organisms in extreme environments. This classifies it as a thermophilic parasite.
A what?
Oh my god. Africa, oh my god, it's the volcanic mountain. Chris punches a boulder there. 2009. Dude, I got chills. My god. The thing is that Capcom could do it. They could just do this, you know, instead having Wesker actually survive, because again, does anybody care about, you know, about like, oh, Wesker shouldn't survive because he got RPG in a volcanic mountain? Like, dude, who cares? Bring back Wesker. Instead we got Zeno. I mean, Zeno is fine, I guess, but like, come on, man. I want Albert Wesker, the OG one, you know. And it's still possible they might bring him back in a different way, where again, memory transfer, cloning, right, is possible, but still. They could just do this instead. This is way cooler. I'm not gonna lie. I was, you know, impressed by the production of this, you know, and the directing is so cool. It's also really, really sad that like a fan movie is actually like much more passionate and care put on them compared to the official movies, you know. The studio that actually has a budget, you know. This one is actually funded by the fans, I think. But it looks good. It looks really good.
Alpha Team will rendezvous with Rebecca and detain the Major. Then advance to the east entrance. Bravo Team, move ahead to the west entrance. Eliminate all hostiles, uniform or not.
Uniform or not? Just like that. Not a second of hesitation. Chris, these were our comrades.
Look, let's not pretend they deserve any special treatment. This isn't our first outing, or even our 9th. By now, it should be just as black and white to you as it is to me. There's no turning back. Let's move out.
Also, Alpha Bravo Team, isn't that what the call sign in RE1, if I'm not mistaken? Oh, this is kind of cool. Night vision, saving, I guess, like the budget, I'm assuming.
That's 2 seconds of my time you've wasted. 1!
Chris.
Chris? Fucking rogues. Where's our reinforcements?
There were no reinforcements.
What are you talking about?
The Major cut us off. He never requested for backup. No one was coming for us.
Bullshit!
He was lying. Our purpose for being here. Using us. All of us. The BCI, it's not what you think.
You tell me the honest-to-God truth. All of it. The specimen, the symptoms. With the antivirals you prescribed, you're not doing anything. Hey, don't you fucking touch him! You know, I know those voices. You got your men swooping in on us, don't you? How could you just pull the trigger like that? What, are you going senile in your old age? Are you? Alpha 1? Huh?
What was that? You think I wanted to kill them? Your teammates were beyond saving. Ending their lives was a mercy.
What the fuck do you know beyond help? We don't even know what's spreading or how it works because you both have cards under the table!
Kid, I've been doing this for decades. I know when someone's beyond saving. And listen close. We're not the ones pulling strings. The BCI's been developing bioweapons, been after him too.
Come on, Chris, that's a load of shit.
I saw it with my own eyes in Europe.
Oh, there it is.
So did my team.
Oh, your team, huh? Yeah, I see it now. Why you left the flock? Someone has trouble relinquishing control. Barking up the tree to the highest nest. You could never stomach something like that, so you flew away and threw on a wolfskin, your little cheap canines here. But guess what, Chris? I can still see the betters. You don't even know the fuck you're not fooling.
I chose to decentralize power in an organization where a couple of men made unthinkable decisions for the hundreds beneath them. You think you know who you serve? Shows just how little they value their own kind. You don't even know what we're up against, do you? Or maybe you do.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, old man?
Enough.
Maybe the Major here wasn't the only one dirty.
Stop it! Stop!
Oh my god, yeah.
Showing up for the glory, huh? In a fight that isn't even yours!
Oh no, uh-oh. Oh my god, he's so chill.
This fight isn't even mine, is it?
Oh wow, damn. Oh wow, that's fucked up, Chris.
God damn it.
Oh, great. Great. Oh, so they call BSI instead of like BSAA? I was confused for a second, like what is BSI? Like apparently maybe the team cannot use the BSAA name, maybe? Is that the case? Because I was confused for a second, like who's BSI? Like no. Guys, shoot them in the head. Come on, you know this better. Shoot them in the head. Oh my god, dude. Oh, nice one, Barry.
You good?
I'm getting too old for this.
Hey, that's my line.
You haven't lost your edge.
Dude, Barry looks like a grandpa.
Alpha 1?
He's still kind of funny, I'm not
This
gonna
Bravo.
lie.
West Tunnel all clear.
Alpha team is on site. Sit rep every 15 minutes.
Copy. 15 mics. Bravo out.
Okay, so the dude is still alive. I thought Rebecca is shooting him for a second. Yeah, that's right. Shoot them in the head. Don't waste your ammo, guys. Oh god. Oh, come on, man. The head, come on.
Becca, get down!
Oh, behind you. Oh, returning the favor.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, Captain.
Huh. Whoa. Oh, that's weird. Damn, it's literally the mansion. Well, it's not the same mansion, but still, you know, the aesthetic is like the mansion. Even
She's
RE9.
dead. Room's clear.
It reminds me of RE9, right? Like in the facility in the Ark in Raccoon City, and then there is like a Spencer room, and then it looks like the mansion. It really reminded me of that. Maybe that's Capcom, like, you know, winking at us. It's like, hey, if we remake RE1, it could look like that. Oh, yep, black goo.
Over easy or scrambled?
I like scrambled. Yeah, I like scrambled berry. God, this looks so cool. The art is so
What
cool.
the hell? Wait. Wait. Look, we've got to be careful.
Whoa, look out!
Oh, okay.
Si rotas, mi Alteza. ¿Por qué me duele tanto? Has perdido todos tus plumas. Alteza, mi corazón, siendo demasiado.
Oh my god. Also, the black goo, isn't that like a reference to Ouroboros from RE5, right? It has to be. Like, I was about to say that, oh, it's like the mold from RE7. Like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Any idea what the hell just happened here?
It appears she may have been reenacting a ceremony. Her dress matches that one of the woman in the painting. The man is a conquistador. The one the townspeople believe to be their god.
Yep. Also, I'm glad that Sheva was actually like throughout the movie. Like, she wasn't just there in the beginning and that's it, you know? She's actually helping in some way. But I get it why she was like kind of sidelined. It wasn't sidelined, like, you know, not in the mission because of...
Jesus.
Oh my god, yeah, that's what happened to Wesker, you know? Sorry for that. That was... it was so cool, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, because Resident Evil did this, you know, where they have like some mythical stuff going on, but like it was actually explained scientifically. Oh scientifically. And you're gonna end up in a laboratory every single time. Man, this makes me really miss Jill, you know, like the potential storyline for her, because the last time we see her is in RE5 a long time ago. I'm not counting the remake. And then I guess she does appear in Dead Island, right? But Dead Island was like, I don't know, it's kind of like whatever to me. It's not exactly my favorite portrayal of Jill. But this is actually like, okay, I like
still
this.
the master unlocking, I see.
Ha ha ha, there it is.
The prodigal children
The
return.
master of unlocking.
Holy shit, it's true.
How is this even possible?
Oh, that was a weird
The
acting,
noble
I'm sorry.
queen rejects the holy rose, casting the king into a raging inferno. All he ever wanted was to realize her heart's desires. Isn't that right, Jill?
Not even one bit, you sick bastard.
Don't lose your cool, Jill.
And don't disappoint.
Of course not. I have this.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's like RE1, right? Because we got Chris and Rebecca, and then we have Barry and Jill. Just like in the game, I just noticed that.
Corazoa eggs. Unreal.
What's up with those bite marks?
The adult Corazoa, they bite their own offspring, transmitting the venom to their young. That's how the parasites are being transmitted.
Biting their own, not acting on their own. Huh.
Yeah, Chris. What a huge coincidence, right? Like the medical storyline actually, you know, matches Wesker in some way. Man, I really wish this was like an official game or like a DLC.
Catecholamines.
It would be so cool.
Catecholamines increase venom thickness in the bloodstream, while oxytocin increases parasite growth. The two, they obstruct each other. A high venom density suppresses parasite growth and offers various physical advantages to select individuals.
Catecholamines. Loosen the stress response. That's why that native man didn't turn. His fear and adrenaline thickened the venom in his blood, keeping the parasite at bay.
Right. The rest of the townsfolk, they lost that battle. This Corazoa synthesis, it's a sickness of attachment.
Bravo, this is Alpha 1.
Cap, I don't like this.
Bravo, this is Alpha 1.
This place is giving me the creeps.
Jill, do you read me? Something's wrong.
Smart girl.
Your deductions might have actually proven useful before your precious BCI lost their minds and devoured one another. They were just as soft and frail as I suspected. How disappointing.
Albert!
Oh, wow. Giant snake, of course. Oh, yeah, the typewriter. Safe point.
Chris, wait. I'm gonna stay behind and see if there's anything I can use to stop him.
When you're done, burn it all.
Go kick his ass.
Hell yeah.
Count your lucky stars, Chris. They're burning more dimly than ever.
Reunion's over, Wesker. Time to send you back to hell.
Oh, there he is.
What's the matter, old friend? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Part 4, Parting of the Sea.
Mary?
Huh, what happened?
I'm fine.
Oh god.
He's done this before. That must mean...
Go. I'll be okay.
Sure.
Yeah, go. I'll be okay.
Oh, Barry. Do not die on me, man.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
What's the matter, old friend? You look like you've seen a ghost. A ghost? No. All I see is a man who lacks the little honor it takes to admit defeat. I've seen folks try and cheat death before. This is just pitiful. No less pitiful, surely, than watching helplessly as your own organization ruptures from within. At least Jill needed biological meddling to be persuaded. Your own people needed no such thing. My
yeah,
own?
that's true.
Don't get it twisted. For years now, I've had a sense for where they were headed. Yet you've just severed ties? Good, you're finally calling the shots. But soon I'm afraid Jill won't be able to follow orders. Not that it'd be the first time. What the hell have you done with her? And where's Barry? Good old Barry. Got just a thing for those two. Wait and see. I've waited about enough. Say goodbye.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yep, that's Ouroboros, alright.
I still have my men. As do I.
Oh my god, of course. Whoa. No. Wow. What the hell is that, dude? Oh god. Oh, nice. Oh my god, no. Oh ho ho. Oh ho.
For years now, I've sought to better understand the agent who denied me of my death. That quest brought me here to the creation of my new synthesis, a fusion of venom and pest. Truly remarkable. The townspeople have proven interesting test subjects, but they're far too compassionate for my needs. Let's see if you're any different. Inject your new captain here. Further my research or perish.
Oh, God.
Let's finish this. Impressive. How's it feel to have all that power?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, nice. Yeah, because you can fight the infection, right? Using adrenaline, I think. Hell yeah, brother.
How precious.
Hey, asshole. The mother parasite is dead. Her offspring have no influence. Only one last pest to take care of.
Oh, nice.
Escaped her wrath, did you? Good luck escaping mine.
Oh. Oh yeah, just at the ending of the first game again.
Well, well. Barely in confinement, and I received my first visitor. First and only. Until next we meet. I'm not surprised you didn't have the will to finish me, Chris. I won't have that issue.
I mean, can you be
While you were
killed,
sedated,
you know?
Rebecca studied the bioagents in your system. Seems you still need constant injections. She managed to create an antiviral serum. Didn't entirely rid you of your strength. But it's enough. You'll have problems behind these bars. If it were up to me, I'd make sure not even your bones were left. For all that shit you did to our comrades, to that town, world would be a better place without you.
So why didn't you?
There weren't any volcanoes nearby to drop you in.
You see the corruption around you, the filth, even your precious BCI created to stop the spread of biological agents. Even they couldn't resist the urge. They gave up everything they stood for just to scrape a little more power.
Still not mass murdering sons of bitches like you.
Give it time. When others come for that power, though. What you fail to understand, Chris, is that you and I are not that different.
Save your breath. I've known you for over 20 years. Your megalomaniacal bullshit isn't working. I'm nothing like you.
Give it time. When you acknowledge that those in power are the very scourges they claim to condemn, when their masks are cracked and crumbling, then you'll understand.
There are still people fighting the good fight at the BCI. We're gonna root out the scum, crush them where they stand.
Good luck. You'll need it.
And you'll rot in this cell. Forgotten. A distant nightmare that can no longer plague the world.
How long do you expect my presence here to go unnoticed?
You've been stricken from the record. No one knows you're here. And with the mess of a concoction you've become, inside and out, I'll personally make sure you aren't afforded any rights or protections. Because you're not a fucking human. You're a thing. A test tube baby that shouldn't even exist.
Humans shouldn't exist. What you saw happen to that town, to you, Chris, is the ultimate proof of humanity's subordinacy. The shackles of attachment will enslave mankind to no end. Those who exhibit these traits are to be exposed, eradicated. It's the only thing that can save this ailing world. And with my new synthesis, I can administer that cure. Now, go suck on a cigarette while you still can.
If and when that door ever opens, I'll leave you to it.
Honestly, I'm glad they keep him alive, right? Because there's no way you take him down with like a stab in a gut. Like this man has been in the volcano, getting shot by 2 RPGs and survived. Like, oh, why didn't you kill?
Dear
Like,
Chris,
why didn't you kill me, Chris? Like this.
As I write this, moments before departing
Can you
once
even
more,
be killed?
I wonder if it will ever reach your eyes. Either way, I'm sure you know better than anyone what's at stake and why I must go. Everything we've worked to build with the BCI has devolved into a multi-headed hydra. Gorsau was just one of those heads. By now, there's no telling how far this has spread. A poisonous threat to the next generation. No, we mustn't let it take over completely. Someone must take up our post one day. Someone young, someone uncompromising. But until then, we must persist. For a future without fear, let's you and I continue this fight till the very end. Your partner, Sheva.
Man,
Thanks, partner.
I really wish this was canon in Resident Evil, but it's not. It's a fan film, and God, it's just so good. Like the characters, the conflict, the storyline. Like I love it. I wish the game actually like this, you know, like respecting the original character.
All right, cheers. To make up for the tomato.
Barry, please.
And Chris was
Yes, they're resembling burgers, huh?
That's pretty good.
One of these days, we'll get around to it. All right.
Hey, cheers.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers to the chef.
I'll drink to that.
I never thought I'd ever get this chance again. I feel like I've been released from a prison. Vaughn, too. He's just like we were.
Look, I know Chris is really intent on reforming the BCI, but we've seen the dangers that its current leadership can put us through. We ought to stick together. Any decisions that we make together as a team. Promise?
Good on your beer over there? Yeah, man. All right.
Come on.
Jump. Everyone, I just have something I wanted to say.
Spare us, Matt. After hearing Albert drone on in the cell, I've had my fill for the day.
Okay, well, now you've ruined it.
No.
Okay, all right. When we were down in the caves and everyone was focusing on Albert, I found something. And I think it belongs to you because it has your name on it. I guess it was like a souvenir or something.
What is it?
It's a razor for that thing on your face.
Come on, Matt, give me a break.
I have no idea. I didn't peek. Scout's honor.
Chris, just open it already.
Also, did Matt wears like Leon jacket? He looks like Leon, I just realized that. I mean, kind of, right? Oh, is that Albert's gun or something like that? Or maybe Chris's OG gun, I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah. It's actually really cool to see like the flashback and the present.
What's up with you guys in the Beretta anyway? Shiny.
Resurrection. A biohazard.
Okay, that was a cool fan film. For the most part, I liked it, but there is some section in the end there that I thought it was like a bit wonky there. Andrew Solo, yeah, Andrew is the director. And I think Eddie is like the lore, right? The lore master, I think, of Resident Evil. Gotta say, man, like you can definitely feel, you know, the passion of behind this fan film. You know, like you can tell the people making this are really just a big fan of Resident Evil and just really care about the lore, the characters, the storyline, the continuity, and how they really hope that they could preserve that. And the fact that again they get all the OG cast member to reprise the role is absolutely amazing. I hope we can see Eric Pierce again as Alba Wesker, but nevertheless, that's never gonna happen.
Claire?
Chris.
Hey, Claire.
I'm sending you my coordinates now. Hurry. You were right. There's no time.
Oh. Oh my god. Tyrant. Huh.
Resurrection. A Biohazard story.
But yeah, that was a really cool fan film. You know, I think overall I did like the storyline. I did like the pacing, the acting, the direction, the editing. I think are very very good, and this make me wish that this fan film is actually canon to Resident Evil, because this is so good. You know, like you can tell that the people actually care about the characters and try to move them forward into the future, right? And you know, it really sucks that I think the people at Capcom is like, I mean, I guess they still care, but one thing for sure, they're like, the only thing they focus on the game is literally like Leon and Chris. Those are the two characters that Capcom really focusing on, and the current trilogy from RE7 to RE9 is literally Chris for the most part, and I guess we got Leon in the end, which is cool. But yeah, I guess we got Leon in the RE9 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't know. I really wish that Capcom would make something similar to this, you know, where we are just like learning more about the, you know, do we get something here in the end? Like, no, I think this is just like a fun scene in the end, right?
You gotta stand here all day.
I know, right? He could have at least got his chairs.
Come on, Chris.
At least we're getting paid.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you can't be back here.
It's a restricted area.
Oh my god.
Still don't pay me enough for this shit.
Gotta say, man, I'm really for some reason I feel glad they don't kill Albert Wesker again. Like, okay, they can use him in the future if Residents of Evil ROE was like, if they want to make more fan film, then they could use they can use Albert Wesker again. And I think Eric is a cool Albert Wesker. It's kind of sad that we only see him one in the first Resident Evil game. And I think RE5 Wesker are really cheesy but also really cool, don't get me wrong. Like, he became iconic after RE5, right? But still, I think that Eric deserves a shot at the official Resident Evil, just saying. But I'm really glad that Residents of Evil actually give him another shot at Albert Wesker, because I think he's a good Albert Wesker, you know? Like, he's really, really fun. And something with all the other actors, you know? So, I think for like a review here, you know, like I said before, I really enjoy the movie for the most part, you know? And I'm really glad they bring back Sheva here. It's so funny to me that the fan film actually acknowledged Sheva, but not the official game, right? Because I think that kind of upsets me, you know, even though, again, I'm not exactly like playing Resident Evil, you know, I'm mostly watching Resident Evil, and I've been following some of the lore of Resident Evil, you know, because I'm a fan of Resident Evil, but not like the biggest fan that knows every single deep end of the lore. Now, I'm not that kind of guy, and I gotta say, even for me as a viewer, as an audience, it's kind of upset to me that Capcom doesn't reference Sheva or like any other legacy character in the current Resident Evil game, you know. And I get it that, again, they don't need to be there, sure, I get it, you know, but at least there's a mention or like a reference that would be really, really cool. At least like acknowledging this character existence in the storyline, you know, because like so far in the current game, we got Chris for the most part with RE7 and 8, and then 9 is kind of like setting up another Chris storyline, because of course, but in 9 we got Leon and Sherry Birkin. That's nice. But I'm hoping that we get to see more legacy character, maybe in a future DLC, you know, because I think Koshi Nakanishi, the director of RE9, did said that there is a DLC in the making right now, and there is a possibility that the DLC might feature another legacy character. You know, hopefully it's maybe Ada Wong, you know, but I guess we'll see what happens. You know, there's no confirmation about that, but yeah. And Sheva, you know, a lot of people have been requesting Sheva to be back in the current Resident Evil game. At least like I mentioned, it would be nice, you know, but like it's just like she appears in RE5, teaming up with Chris Redfield, killing Albert Wesker, by the way, which is like a big fucking deal. and then she just disappear. You know, like in RE6, I think in RE6 there is a an email sent by Sheva, sure, but she's not exactly a character. That it was just like a tiny mention in RE6, and then that's it. And then the future Resident Evil game doesn't even mention her. Like, what the hell, man? Like, this lady just killed Albert Wesker. That's a big deal. Like, I think she's an important character, right? That, or like they should make her an important character, but no, Capcom just completely dismisses her. So like, what the hell, man? It takes a fan film to bring her back, which is like, man. Also, I love the fact that she's wearing like the purple shirt, you know, just like in Resident Evil 5. No, that was a cool touch there. But yeah, overall, I really like the storyline, you know. I think they're bringing back Wesker, really, really cool. They also referencing this A and B scenario, you know, with like Barry and Jill, and then you have Chris and Rebecca. I wish Rebecca has something more to do with the storyline, because he was just there giving some, you know, exposition, and that was cool. And I feel like there is some moment here in the fan film where I feel like the storyline could become much more bigger, but I noticed that this is just a fan film, you know, so obviously the budget is gonna be very, very limited, and obviously there's gonna be some scene that was like held back here, you know. And again, I wish Rebecca do a bit more in the storyline, I'll be honest, you know. Like, it's nice to see Linda back as Rebecca, sure, but I think she was just here to talk about the virus and then the cure, and I get it, that's her character in Resident Evil 1, but I'm hoping we get to see her more in action, you know. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I think it will be really cool if we can see her more, you know. But so far, yeah, I really enjoyed this moment until here, you know, where all of a sudden this happened, you know. Like, I don't know what the hell happened here with Jill and Barry. It feels like there is a scene missing, you know. Maybe there is a scene that was supposed to be shot, and then maybe they don't have enough budget to shot that, you know, because I think everything leading up until this point was good, right? But until this point, the pacing for me got a bit weird. It seems that there is some scene that was missing, you know. Barry, like somebody is attacking Barry and Jill. I'm assuming maybe Wesker did this, you know, or maybe the parasite did this. I don't know. I think it must be Wesker, right, that did this, because we see like a bite mark in Jill. But I wish we could see that. You know, it feels like there is a scene. It feels like there is a scene missing here, and it just cuts to this, and then Barry just completely gone from the. I mean, I get it. Like, he's old. Like, he's not gonna be fighting toe to toe with Albert freaking Wesker. Like, that's a bad idea. But even then, Chris is also pretty old, at least, right? But he's like pretty old looking, but like, he's still a badass and still fighting Wesker. So I don't know. I feel like they could like maybe having Greg Smith to fight Wesker or something like that. I think would be cool, because he was just here in the tunnel, and then he only appeared again in the end. So I'm like, oh, okay, he's just down for the rest of the movie. So I think that was like, I wish they could do a bit more here, you know. And yeah, I mean, the fight scene is cool, and I guess, I don't know, I think everything happened after the mansion part, you know. Some of the pacing got a bit weird for me, you know. I think the way the fight scene kind of end, when they just like stabbing Wesker, was like, oh, okay, you know. I mean, I get it, it's a fan film, so they can't do like this big, you know, takedown moment of Wesker, obviously, so they have to resort to a simple way to taking down Wesker, because I think my brain was about like, oh, this is like a Resident Evil 5 Wesker. This man survived 2 RPGs in a volcano, and then he just get taken down by a knife to the gut. Like, I don't know, that was a bit weird for me. But at the same time, it's a fan film, so I get it. You can't really do much with this, you know, especially with someone like Wesker. Like, you need a big budget to take him down, right? But yeah, they referenced the ending of Resident Evil 1. That was cool. And yeah, Wesker being alive, that was also really cool. They could do something more with him if we're going to continue this, you know. I mean, there's a post-credit scene there that Wesker is gonna be freed here by, I forgot the name, you know, but this was actually the channel's owner, the 2 owners of Residents of Evil. I forgot their name, I'm sorry. But it's them cameoing in the end there, freeing Albert Wesker, so that's cool. We might see some continuation here in the future, so hopefully people will give them more support, give them more budget and money, you know, because it feels like there is something missing there in the second half, you know. At least like there is a scene missing there between Barry, Jill, and Wesker, you know, because you know, that's just me. And but yeah, I think besides that, I really like this. You know, I really like this fan film, and I think, again, I really wish that this was canon in the Resident Evil lore, because the way they handle the characters are so cool. Like the way they handle the trauma and stuff like that. You know, like Capcom could do this in like a future DLC for RE9 is a possibility. You know, because they do treat, again, they did tease Chris there in the end again. You know, so hopefully it's not just Chris and the Wolf Squad, but I wanted to see Chris, Rebecca, Barry, and Jill one more time. I want to see them. Maybe they save them for RE10, you know, because I think they could do something special for the 10 game in the main line, you know, because, well, it's a 10 game, so like you have to do something special there, so it's a possibility they could do that. Or they could actually save them in a DLC. You know, maybe Jill will be a DLC character. I don't know, hopefully, man, because I just want to see Jill Valentine again, man. It's been such a long time since we saw her, you know, in the RE game. The last time we see Jill was in an animated movie, Dead Island, and honestly, that movie was not exactly my favorite portrayal of Jill Valentine. She seems a bit rude in that movie, right? But this one is actually much more consistent, and I'm hoping that Capcom can, I don't know, took some lesson from a fan film. I don't know if they're watching a fan film, you know, in YouTube, you know, but I'm hoping they do, just to learn that, hey, this is what the fans want, and you can definitely feel the passion, right? So I'm hopefully Capcom can watch this movie, take some notes, and learn for something in the, you know, take some positive things, you know, for the future Resident Evil game and for the characters, you know, making sure that they came up with an interesting storyline for the characters, in my opinion. So yeah, either way, that's my reaction, guys, for Resurrection, a Biohazard story. Really love this, you know, so let me know, guys, in the comment section below, like, what do you guys think about this movie right here? You know, what is your favorite scene, your favorite moments in the movie, you know, and do you guys, like me, wish that this storyline is actually canon in the Resident Evil franchise, you know, because it's so good in my opinion? But I know this is a fun film, so the official canon storyline is like, maybe it could be similar, but I think there's gonna be some massive differences, you know. I think it's gonna be way more complicated than this, you know. It's gonna be way more complex than this, you know, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know, because Capcom could shoot themselves in the foot if they make the storyline way too complex, you know. And what are your expectations for Resident Evil 9 DLC, you know, and also RE10, you know? Let me know all of that in the comment section below, guys, you know. And if you guys want to watch the original video, then the link will be in the description below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Residents of Evil. If you guys are a big fan of Resident Evil, then this is the channel for you. These are the wonderful people that are making a fan film, you know, so I think they could do something more in the future, you know, and I'm hoping people will give them more budget, you know, because it's pretty clear that these are talented people and they clearly needed a budget to make a much bigger fan film. This already feels like a massive film already, but you can definitely feel some budget restraint on certain scenes, you know. But either way, I still really think that this movie is a really good looking movie, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, and if you guys enjoy my reaction, then make sure you guys, you know, shoot that subscribe and like button, share the videos to show stuff, and stay tuned for more videos in the future, guys. And again, I hope you guys enjoy this long ass reaction, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.